Pieces.
Well, I want to ask everyone on here, and this is because I am going to wrap up. I think this has been an amazing panel, and I just always get more than I expect on these shows, and so I thank you guys for feeding into me and feeding into everyone that's listened. So, talking about Black women, are we in competition with Latino women? I mean, it's more. I think we're in competition with ourselves, and once we get ourselves together, compete with who? And that's what I completely agree with, and I completely believe in. So, um, Canadian born, I'll start with you. If you could give one advice to Black women on how to win, what would it be?
Love the black nerds. Period. I keep it frank. Love the black nerd to death. If you love them, you follow after them. I promise you, you give him more than just the world. You will thank yourself for making that choice. Leave the Pookie and the Railway, leave the flats you got behind. Stick by the black nerd. Work with him. Build with him. And when you do that, I guarantee you will thank yourself that you make the perfect choice. Find one that can do something great with himself. That's it. I can't make that one up. When you find one, he
Love
ain't gonna
on
look
them.
back.
All right. Thank you, Black David. I appreciate you. Alfie, you and your pups. Did you hear my question? What is
Uh,
what do you think? What would you give one thing for Black women to win?
I would say this. Just focus on what's working and focus less on like your pride and just how it's like they're stuck in the talking points, but they're not stuck on the solutions. You see what I'm saying? Like if
Mm-hmm.
your way ain't working and you it's like this. Either women are talking crazy and they single or they talking crazy in a relationship that they're not in fulfilled in. So you got to look at what's working instead of critiquing this woman, that woman. What it don't need to be like. What are they doing? And it's just like anything. If you want to be successful at writing, you study success. You don't critique success. You study success, and you can be successful too. Follow the YouTube. Thanks for having me, Courtney.
Oh, thank you, Alfie. I appreciate you so much.
Yeah, you up?
You and your dogs come on back.
Yeah, we got to hit me on the ground. We got to do something. I got some time off. We can get a pre-upload and chop it up about a lot of things.
Holler
Appreciate
at the kid.
you. All right.
All right, bye. Happy holidays too, if I haven't told y'all. God will spirit.
So I would say the same to my wife. Don't ever make me feel like I'm in a relationship by myself. But to keep it simple, I would say listen, observe, and don't judge. It's
Mm-hmm.
that to me, it's that simple. Listen to what I'm saying, observe to how I'm moving, and don't judge to what I'm asking for. So
Yeah, don't judge. I hear you. Well, I appreciate you and thank you for coming up.
thank you for having me.
Happy holidays. All right, Getty Radio. What you got for me? One thing. How can us Black women win in this competition, this race? We want you. We got attitudes. We know we got to fix that shit. What else do we have to do?
Uh, Stop taking relationship advice from women who can't keep a man. Find a
Okay.
femininity coach and pay for the course. Be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and then find a man who's worth being submissive to, and do that. Yeah, that's it. Getty Radio out. Y'all check the YouTube out. We talk about finance, relationships, history, celebrity gossip, you name it. Courtney, I'd love to have you on the panel one day. Be great.
I got a lot going on. So, well, you should if you don't follow me on IG, my email
Will
is
do.
in the description. So shoot me an
Got
email.
you. No rush. But I appreciate you having
I'm
me.
here all day. I appreciate you and thank you so much for popping
Y'all
up.
have
I
a good one. Shout
appreciate
out to the panel.
you. Yay. What's going on, Erica? Erica.
Ditto to what everybody said, but
Mm-hmm.
ladies, these libraries are out here popping. So find you a library, find you a coffee shop. If you really want to go above and beyond, find a library on a college campus. Go to the medical library if they have one. Sit
Mm-hmm.
there, go there consistently 2, 3 times a week. Read a book. Be
Mm-hmm.
visible. When you see somebody, even with a mask on, you can smile and say, "That's a really nice tie you have on." Where did you get it from? And start a conversation. It's okay to have conversations with men, to smile and wave at them. That's how I met my husband. And I will tell you that prior to meeting him, I've met several really dope brothers in spaces like that. I will also suggest volunteering at any
Mm-hmm.
type of male conference. If you go on Eventbrite, you can Google men conferences, even conferences for young Black male mentoring. You'll see a whole bunch of Black men who about that life in a good
Mm-hmm.
way there that you can network with and have a conversation and possibly be found. So that's my 2 cents. Grace and peace,
All
y'all.
right. Thank you so much, Erica. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming on. I needed some estrogen on here. No, where the women were, they was heavy in the chat, but they didn't want to pop up. That's all right. All right. Last but not least, Derek,
Hey.
you have been something else tonight. I appreciate you. You've just been as honest and transparent um the
Yeah, I
entire
try to
evening. And
be.
I appreciate that. Your voice was powerful.
Everything is out of love, and it's just because I care, and that's kind of goes hand in hand with Miss Erica was just saying before she got off, and kind of the theme I've been harping on for the evening. Just just take an interest in your men. Take an interest in us. Y'all know us the best. Y'all should have the cheat code and advantage on everybody. You're around us all the time. But
Right.
again, you have to care about something to take an interest in it. If you don't care, and I'm not saying you, I'm just saying in general, I'm speaking of Black women. If you don't care about us, if you don't care about the things, learn what your men like. Like she was saying, learn where we are. It's
Mm-hmm.
easy. Think. Just take some time and think, or if you got a boyfriend or husband, what is he like? What does he have an interest of? What does he talk about? Like I said, pay attention. Don't be so self-absorbed. I think a lot of this kind of a lot of the problems is just that. I think a lot of the roles need to be reversed. Women do a lot of talking and not enough listening. I think men need to do more talking and women need to do more listening.
Mm-hmm.
Like women talk a lot and still really don't, there's not really a pinpoint. Sometimes when you talk to women, they still really don't know what they're trying to convey. And it's like women need to sometimes listen,
Mm-hmm.
not to respond, but listen to absorb what's being told to you so you can process it and then act on it. Not listening to fight, not listening to rebel, not listening to be confrontational. Just listening with your men. Like, again, women, you guys make this complex. Men are not complex. All you got to do is ask us what we want, need. We'll tell you. That's it. Men are not some magical thing. Again, like I said, y'all been around us your whole life. Nobody should know Black men better than Black women.
Mm.
So this is ridiculous that we even have to have this discussion, unfortunately. And it
Yeah.
takes the threat of you guys losing your men or seeing the good ones go away. That's because, going back to what I was saying earlier, coming up, other women take an interest in what I'm doing because it's me. Hey, you're an artist, me too, or hey, you do this, or blah, blah, blah. Not because of something, a lot of stuff we take interest in is usually as a fad,
Mm-hmm.
temporarily. And like I said, I didn't start getting played till I got in sports, which is sad because that's one layer of something I like to do. But again, you have to ask and get to know me to even care to see what else I'm about. Women always harp on us about get to know me other than sex. Okay. Make me know something about you that's interesting then. Present me
Mm-hmm.
something else other than that then. That's how that works. That's how you, when you interface with something. If me and you were dating, we ask questions about each other. You get to know what I like, I get to know what you like. I'm asking because I care about you. I want to make you happy. A lot of times, not all, but a lot of times black women don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I've been married, I've had countless girlfriends. I don't know how to shop for you. I don't know what to. It's like, damn, you don't know what I like. You don't look at my clothes. You don't look like just the fact that you're that unevolved while being there is like staggering to me. And this again, that's why I said this type of stuff is common.
Mm-hmm.
Not doing nice things, not paying attention to what your man likes. Simple stuff. So, with all that being said, I think just taking an interest and caring, pretty much,
Yeah.
and hand in hand. You care about something you're interested in. You're interested in something you care about. So I'll leave it with that. I
Well,
appreciate it. You having me on.
before
It's
you
been
go,
excellent. Uh-huh.
before you go, I'm gonna ask you one more question. Do you think in general black women don't care about black men?
They don't.
Mm.
None of this will exist if y'all did. At least your actions don't show it. Hence why other women are able to come in and start getting fresh with your man. If you're on the job, this wouldn't be happening. And again, it's simple. Y'all have the advantage. Y'all grew up with us. You're in the same neighborhood. Ain't no way no Becky or Maria or nothing should come in. How she gonna outcook you?
Mm-hmm.
How's she gonna outswag you? How's she gonna outsex you when you know me, when you know what I like? It's stupid. Like I'm saying, like you guys, it's I can't come in Jewish culture and talk about Jewish culture. I don't know nothing about it. Right? So it's
No.
like these women shouldn't they should be out there. There should be nowhere in y'all's league at all. So I mean,
Yeah.
if again, only if you care and if it's genuine, then do something about it, fix it. As
Mm.
women go, the society goes, period. So
Well, geez, we'll drop the mic then.
I'm just
That was
saying, yeah, I
powerful. I
mean
mean, that
that's
was good. And I mean, I think that takeaway, and Erica even said it, that one hurts. Where it's like, who should know you better? And it should
yeah,
be us.
and that's why earlier I said I've dated other women, but I always come back home, you're home. I can
Yeah.
come home and tell you I got pulled over by the police and I ain't got to
I
explain it to you.
understand.
You know what it is. If I got Kaylee at my house and I tell her that, it's a 30-minute monologue on
Yeah.
explaining this is why this happened, or I did this, or they did this because of this. So again, y'all have the home field advantage and you letting the visiting team blow you out. It's ridiculous.